Good afternoon, NCCP and friends. Good afternoon, Pastor Melissa.
Hi, Pastor John. It's great to be with you for this week's Yo NCCP as we talk about things happening in the parish. And we want to start by saying thank you to everybody who came out to the joint service.
That's right. We appreciate everyone's efforts in making that a success. We appreciate the gracious host, Grace. And we look forward already to the next one, which will be the last Sunday in December. And that'll be a combined service at Greenmount.
That's right. So just a lot of excitement around the parish. We want to point out a couple of things that are coming up this weekend, especially with our YAC ministries.
That's right. And YAC is our youth and kids, and they've been working hard to provide some opportunities of discipleship for kids of all ages. Tonight, we'll have our first ever LYAC, which is really for families with young children, and we'll be meeting at Greenmount the first Friday of every month.
That's right. So that'll be 6:30 this evening. And then we're also, on Saturday night, we're having the kickoff for our mid-YAC, and that's for grades 3 through 8, and that's going to be at St. John's.
And high YAC, which is our high school kids, all these yaks, yak, yakety yak. Sounds like Dr. Seuss, right?
That's right.
Our high YAC, they've been at it for a few weeks now, and they meet at Grace on Sunday evenings at 7 o'clock, and that's going really well too. And so you can find all that information on the student page of the website.
And also remember, this week is the crop walk. The annual crop walk at Cape Horn Park is going to be Sunday afternoon, which is a great opportunity for the whole family to be involved in missions. So you can check that out on the Go page.
And finally, we had our charge conference on Monday, and again, lots of hands and lots of effort went into making that a success. We appreciate all the lay leadership. We appreciate Marcia, our administrator, who did a lot of the paperwork and preparing. And we appreciated getting to spend some time with our new district superintendent.
That's right. So we welcomed Reverend Dr. Laura Eastoe to come, and it was the first time she got to see what we're doing as a parish. So just thank you to everybody again for making it a great night.
That's right. And I'll end this Yo NCCP with one of the things that she reminded us of are the 3 points of emphasis from the bishop. Adopt a school, and she didn't mean anything really complicated, but there's all sorts of ways we can be involved in our local schools, and so she reminded us of that. She reminding us also about the different ways that we're going to be involved in malaria beyond nets, and so we will have opportunities to talk about that. And then the one I really want to encourage us to do today is prayer. Mm-hmm. And she mentioned something very interesting about praying for others. Not necessarily to change their mind, but just to pray and lift them up in prayer. And then sure enough, the next day, our government shut down. And so it reminded me that it's a great opportunity to pray for all those affected, especially those who are out of work today that weren't on Monday, and all the effects that has. But also to take the opportunity, and you can join me in praying for somebody on the other side of the issue or the other side of the aisle. Not to change their mind, not to say, oh, I wish they would see the light, but just to hold them in genuine prayer and pick out someone specifically by name, a congressman or woman or the president that you might disagree with, and pray for them genuinely.
And what would it look like even if we went a step further than that, and when we write postcards and letters of complaint, instead to write one that says, I'm holding you in prayer today?
Exactly. And that's what we're called to do. We're not called to get angry and to curse our leaders, to talk in such negative and horrible ways just because we disagree with one side or the other. We're called to love and to pray and to hope. And so let's all love, pray, and hope together that our country gets out of this mess very soon.
So we hope that you will take this challenge to be prayerful. And then we also invite you to come and worship at any of our four services this weekend.
Okay, and so we will see you soon.
God bless.
God bless.